So Esoteric Ebb is another game that is being published by Raw Fury, so I do have to do the Raw Fury disclosure. I do have a professional relationship with Raw Fury. Let's pop into the options. Ooh. Okay, so you can change your font. That's very cool. It's got quality, resolution, lots of volume stuff. Volume seems okay right now. I also love that, like, you've got like a whole slider. Let's leave it at 32. I think that's fine. My goodness, there's so many fonts you can choose from as well. That's very cool. I think we'll leave it at default because that works for me. And yeah, we'll just go check it out. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So we can choose a background focus and we can assign some points. Let's see. Oh, a troll killer, +3 strength. You don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you, sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. Punching bag. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured out how to cope with it. Kiosk kid. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. Lore enthusiast. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Darrowayne Library. They're also pre-built. Yeah, we'll take a look at those in a minute. I want to see all these backgrounds, though. The strange history of Jor's realm was a constant companion to you. Crowd pleaser. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. And little weirdo. You were a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. Okay, so we could be a beefy, primal cleric, trickster cleric, scholar cleric, beefy cleric, or unstable cleric. What is the nature of a man? Don't keep your fingers to yourself. A loner, a thinker, a man of ideas. Yes, more apples, apple boy. They should bow before your ego. I think I want to build my own little weirdo cleric. So I think, what? Oh, dead cleric. I missed that one. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Urthguard, devoting your life, and becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Or abject apostle? There's still more. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up about it, up against it. But it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Revolutionary scribe. Disillusionment. Recommend checking out what each of the attributes are attached to. Yeah. So many things to read. Disillusionment. A city with ideals not upheld. One day, you chose a side. The emerging democracy. You wrote day and night. For change and glory. I do kind of like the idea of a revolutionary cleric. Esoteric expert. You spent most nights seeking esoterical insight, a lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge, yet you did not stop. Never. A faithful harbinger. There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You are isolated amongst your peers. Palace Pawn. A rising talent, you often found yourself in the midst of the politicking of superiors. Despite your best efforts, it never ended well for you. Arcane prodigy. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You've always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. Tower apprentice. I cannot believe how many backgrounds there are. They're so fun, though. Joining the towers is an honor bestowed upon a few. It is also a terrible challenge, even for you. Who would have thought lectures were so draining? acolyte. You have a knack for scribing, and it got you promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. One friend. You only ever really prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage as always. Earthguard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years of training drilled in on the city code and virtues, but you survived. Okay, we only have one more. Your friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and worse, dwarf propaganda. Okay. How do I... Okay, there we go. So we have lore, we have uses, and we have role. Okay, goodness, there's so much to read. Hi, Winter. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows upon the river. Earth lives in a land, in that sliver of land. Torna's lament, folk prayer. Strength measures your natural body, prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities. But why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. Thank you for reading all this. There's so much to read. I have to read it all. Become a zealot! Regain your honor. Set out on your divine mission. The cleric's unique take on strength. Uses. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items, be violent and or manly, useful in encounters. Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Mechanical benefits of strength. A high strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik. Prays to his dead god, uses brute force on puzzles, punches big bad evil guys in the face, wants to become a real hero, a real human hero. Loves quests, simple as. Low strength cleric is a weak sniveling rat, bows down to anyone stronger, can't handle the banter, gives up when the going gets tough, is afraid of women, doesn't care about quests. How strength impacts the cleric. Oh, these are my dots. Okay. Dexterity. Yeah, it's definitely got Disco Elysium vibes. I can kind of pick up on that. It is imperative to simply explain to these people that they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. Meriadoc Moonwatch. Sights beyond reeds. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise. The haste of which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance, and of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you. To grab as much as you can while the grabbing's good. To progress towards a new future full of freedom. So those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you, no one else will. The cleric's unique take on dexterity. Uses. With enough dexterity, you can steal anything! Sneak, pick locks, and dodge traps. Roll initiative and react quickly as a dashing rogue. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. Mechanical benefits of dexterity. A high dexterity cleric votes for the revolutionary freestanders, collects piles of shiny coins, acts first in every encounter, avoids trouble before it brews, always has a witty reply, looks out for himself, takes big risks and wins every time. A low dexterity cleric takes big risks and fails every time. Doesn't notice anything in time, stumbles over his own feet, drops the ball figuratively and literally, slow, mentally and physically, is dirt poor, very embarrassing. We at least need to... Okay, hold on. We're at least gonna not fail at dexterity. All right, Constitution. Always listen to your hungry stomach. The Hedonists, a blind manifesto. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut. The instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is that voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it. Retain the mortality of the fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. Constitution is needed for hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. Your political party had 2% in the latest polls and you don't care. Pain's good for you. A high Constitution cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focuses on the good things in life, is tougher than entropy, keeps his neuroticism in check, talks with the spirits in the walls, listens to his gut, is already dead. A low Constitution cleric will die, panics over everything, listens to his gut, and is wrong, has no control over his bodily functions, can't handle the pain, has no special connection with walls. These are really funny. Intelligence, a glorious design. Let those who learn lead, through merit of ability and nothing else. Lord Filius Prax, Autobiography Prax. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple. Pure, unadulterated ego! Knowledge rules the world, so too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past. Therefore, it is only rational that you truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Higher intelligence allows you to prepare more spells. Think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Complete the magocratic Redvern. Vote for yourself. Be a genius without peers. A high intelligence cleric votes for the best wizard, you. Despises and envies the gods, solves every mystery with ease, masters arcane magic, spouts historical facts for hours, is dismissive towards those lesser, knows everything. A low intelligence cleric knows nothing, is both ignorant and confident, oh no, makes up tidbits to seem smart, is barely sentient, cannot intentionally solve mysteries, is an idiot, duh. Yeah, let's take a poke at wisdom. The large crumble upon their heavy forms, the mystical falter at the crucial point, the small rise to the occasion. Elfweed's poem. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people for good or bad and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share what you have, to be completely and utterly selfless, is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. I think I want negative charisma and wisdom already. As a cleric, wisdom allows you to empower your spells. Be kind and see the good in all folk. Egalitarian hope in the unity of the Asgalian working class. There are no big bad evil guys. Mechanical benefits of wisdom. A high wisdom cleric votes for the Asgalian Workers' Party, hates nothing except hierarchies, embraces his feminine side, follows his bleeding heart, masters primal magic, reads body language like a champ, notices all details. A low wisdom cleric is an oblivious fool, misreads cues all the time, does not think about the lower class, does not get people, fails at spotting traps, is not aware of where he is. Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. There's the... I love that it's cut off there. That's very funny. All right, charisma. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk. To think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of their personal biases and emotional conduct. It is frankly inspiring. Nicholas Darrow, Memoirs of a Statesman. Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality, but they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. With high charisma, you get an automatic discount on select stores near you. Win every conversation, say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be a sociopath. A high charisma cleric votes for whatever makes him popular. Was socialized as a child. Knows exactly what to say to win favors. Can actually flirt with some... Oh no, I have to be high charisma. I want to flirt with baddies. I wanted to be low charisma because it'd be funny, but I want to flirt with baddies. Ah, rude. Loves to mind control people. No, that's not cool. Sees truth as a suggestion, has no soul. A low charisma cleric isn't very likable, doesn't know how to act with people, fumbles the baddies, fears conversations, is like the opposite of a skilled orator, and has no style. So we're gonna be proficient in charisma. Okay, we're gonna make, like, I think a jock. Okay, I do want to have... Okay, I got my proficiencies. I've got my background focus. Okay, it can only go up to, I guess, 16? 15 if you are not boosting your background. Which means I can have that up at 17. I think we'll do like 14. There. We're not very good at noticing things, and we are slightly below average intelligence. I think that's funny. Thank you for trying this early demo of Esoteric Ebb. It's coming together step by step, and I'm excited to show you this first snippet of the adventure. Now get your cleric out in the streets of Norvik! Chris. Thanks, Chris. And only 6 wisdom is... This oblivious cleric's ready to save the day. Let's go! I love that. The comment on that is very funny. Speak with dead. 3rd level necromancy. It definitely looks like a D&D spell. No, play the intro. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Roggen. Your name's Roggen. Roggen. Correct! Thanks, intelligence. Yeah, I thought it was the spell from 5th edition. I was like, that, I'm pretty sure. You answer. Another question is stated in the dark. This feels very inspired by Disco Elysium. What is your occupation? What is this, an interrogation? You're dead. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Oh, we're being spoken with from the dead. Ah. Dead does not mean gone. What are you, a fucking poet? You aimed at Patriarch. More realistically, you would have ended up a sender. Uses a lot of stuff from the 5e SRD. That's kind of cool. Let's look around. Oh. It's more than darkness. It's nothing all around you. I don't want to be a sender. Politics at the towers wouldn't allow for much else now, would it? What's an occupation in this context? Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class am I? Lower class. Occupation? Ha! Forever standing at the gates of chaos! Holding the line against all things foul is no mere job. It is a calling! Destiny. Not sure any answer is good here. Just go whatever works in the moment. I am awful at everything. Honestly, since you don't know who you're dealing with here, I agree. It's probably smart to shut up. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? You are a hero. By divine dictate, only you can save the world. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. Goblin? Short and green. Got claws and fangs, little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik, and they're considered somewhat civilized. Words. Why all these questions? This fellow wants something. No idea what, though. You should probably lie. Tell him you're collecting taxes or something. That'd be fun. I'm gonna go with charisma. That sounds some fun. I'm a tithe collector. Yeah, that should scare him. No reply. No feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. National Party of Norvik, of course. Elections are exhausting. I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be the most useful to you. And I think you know exactly what it is. Actually, I'm apolitical. Perfection. No one can get mad at you, and everyone will love you. Oh, charisma. We're gonna do terrible things together. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Following your convictions? Drowning in the river. Now's your chance. Break free. I am not dead! I'm enjoying this so far. It's got a wonderful sense of humor. It's so dramatic. My goodness, massive piles of apples. Oh. A fresh start. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you slept for days. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. What stuff? Your hands start around your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Fear, tears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. Oh, yes! A quest! You're on a quest to save the city. Save the city? Might be an exaggeration. Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Your thoughts are scattered. But your mind is fine. Okay, what's this quest again? You got a job. The tea shop job. The tea shop job? Yep, the tea shop that blew up job. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or two. So, to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop? More or less. Don't worry, there's bullshit politics involved here. You'll love it. You're the one they sent? You best get to work, hero. Alright, yeah, let's finish the job. Damn right, you'll do great. Now get going. Alright, but first you feel dizzy. Oh no. The weight of the Earth Guard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. You feel worn like an old leather shoe. Go eat an apple, it'll help. Okay, thank you, voices in my head. Behold! An apple looks better than ones in the pile. Can I... how I eat apple? What does trifle even mean? I don't understand what's happening here. I can look at it and then there's this, but what does that mean? Like, it feels like it should be adding it to my inventory, but I can't seem to actually... What? How? What? There we go. That's awkward. This isn't yours, is it? I mean, it is now. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh! An Earth God cloak add-on! Has been ripped to shreds at the base, but you can still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Let's bring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It's still quite wet. It's heavy. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. Oh, it is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I'll think about it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside to the extra-dimensional space. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, aren't you lucky? These are like 1,000,000 crowns on the market. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is the property of the state, so treat it as such. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and reallocate some resources. I'm gonna eat an apple. Oh, there you go. Consume! Better than nothing. What does this do? Please don't put it on. I will avoid it for now. Ooh. A vase of leaves. Smells lovely. Ooh. Take some incense. A divine shrine covered in apples. Ooh. A pile of apples. Ooh. Ooh, new spell. Cool. A voting card -1 intelligence. Why? That's all it does. That's all it does is it removes your intelligence. That's really funny. You approach the shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Greetings, citizen! Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen! Wait, is this a zombie? Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan? How disappointing. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? The zombie does not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working slowly. It's so rude. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. You're very rude. Did you know that? The zombie appears to rattle a bit. I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this voting card. To forsake your voice is to forsake your manhood. Don't listen to anyone else. You are more than correct. Just be smooth in how you say it. Most people like it when you agree with their political opinions, and a white lie never hurts, right? The zombie just keeps moving apples. Am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. Clearly a weak man left to rot below his indecisive nature. Should I defeat this zombie? Yes, it is only just. Undead are not to be allowed in Norvik. Aren't we undead? Guy's not harming anyone. Honestly, he's probably more a productive member of society than you are. No offense. Alright. Can I get past this guy? Just won't move. Can we trifle with him? Oh, we could try to pickpocket his wisdom tooth. Sure. I think we failed. With your fingers fumbling about in his mouth, your grip over the fancy magical tooth slips and he bites down. Ow. Ow. You instinctively move your hands away, but he still gets a quick nibble in. You're in his mouth? God, you need to destroy this foul creature. If you want that tooth, then at this point, yeah, it might be your only option. Cease this rummaging through undead maws, please. I don't want to... Can we just go around? Dude's just chilling. I don't want to bother him. The red eye of Earth. Jor left his mark across the bands. Today is a universal sign of magic. Viskin, local mortician. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol, it's on a lot of official documents in this city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. You can trust this man. Thanks, wisdom. This person emanates an immense power. Val, perhaps. More accurately, it is simply there, immovable, eternal, beware. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease. It is as if it's almost there, but just not quite. I have a lot of questions. Perfectly understandable. I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They'd caught you in their net and took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. So, I am in fact alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Good guess, lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. Hope you find them. I think I have other questions. Oh no, that's not gonna happen. It's impossible. The 28 DC and we're at -2. But there's a zombie downstairs, so that's reducing the DC. But no, we're not gonna bother with that. We're gonna fail. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. Sure, why is it there? We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I'll have to take this up with Lady Sagely if I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Oh, so it's all just a misunderstanding then. Good. No, I totally believe this guy. Keep moving apples down there. Oh, the apples. Fascinating behavior. Well, great to have that cleared up. I have some other questions. Oh, this is very funny. I'm just gonna go. I think I've got a handle on everything. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? Did what belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. A peculiar voting card. Every party has been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. I'm not sure if it's mine. Maybe? Possibly. The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Oss to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says and points across the chamber. He then looks at the pocket watch on his desk. That's an esoteric pocket watch. May I have it, cleric? It will surely prove useful to you. Beyond that, you should be good. I got it. The pale man turns his face towards you and smiles. If only every government employee was devoted as you, cleric. Gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, just take this. And let's find that spell book. Probably this. This is a lot of reading. That's a map. The stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. A ruined prayer book. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing of the most basic kind. Wait, oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no. By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. It's gonna cost a fortune. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should have protected Earth's chants more carefully. What a disgrace. Woof. You flip open the ancient tome. There are fine handwritten letters scattered across the pages. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. De verbis draconum ars occulta. The author's name appears to be Calum Diminori. Right, I need to get my hands on comprehend languages. Great. That is a spell you used to keep prepared all the time. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you can buy it somewhere. It's fairly common. I'm not going to bother reading it because I'm a dummy. Just have me some more incense. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I really need to do something about this almost dying situation. I don't know if... Yeah, you can see it. I have 2 of 9 HP and that is not enough. Your fate one day. Oh, thanks. Oh, can I yoink? Yeah, let's yoink a mushroom. And, strange rocks in a chest. Yeah, I'm not causing trouble. I'm leaving now. Bye. Listen, I am not gonna poke any more zombies. It is true. It's partially my fault because I got bitten. More incense. I should see what does incense do? Oh, you use it to recover spell slots. Ooh. We're gonna eat this and get some HP back. There we go. That's much better. Good thing it was an edible mushroom. All right, see you later, Crit. All right, we got street sign with glowing letters. Appears to be the more advanced kind of magic. Oh, it's a magic mouth. Which way to Waterlane View? Down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Good sign. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna wander until I find it. Locked. Ooh. I was kind of hoping for more apples, but I guess we'll take a shard of door. Enter City Sworn Angel. In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Her armor glimmers, her very presence blinding you. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. The creature does not turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. Oh, right, she's got a halo of eyes. Wild. Arcane cleric, she echoes, of the Palace Script House and Uthgard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her, slaves to her beauty. This is the one. This Valkyrie. Keep her safe. You? Keep her safe. She'll wreck you, buddy. Beware. Run. She lifts her chin slightly. Then she opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. A tear. Not really an introduction, more like a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. That's a nice name. She does not respond. Speaking with this ethereal creature is unnerving. Oh, you're feeling something here, all right. Something fierce. Charisma, please. You could shake her up with a nice comment. Yes, stand tall. Tell her how you feel. That's a common armor design I've seen before. You know what? Let's tell her what we think of her many eyes. As long as we roll a 4 or better, we got this. No! The words formulate in your mind and quickly get tangled. That's so sad. The pressure. Her eyes are so freaky. Are you okay? Reach out, clutch your chest. After a short pause, the angel appears to lift her head. Glupek. Ow. That could have been so much worse. The word cuts harsh through your bellows. Be careful now. Cut to the chase. She clearly has no interest in small talk. Is this the Darrow residence? Some of her eyes glance towards the door to your left, then back to you. They spin gently around her. Great. Nice. We've got that cleared up. She stares back 100-fold. Great. So, eyes stop spinning. This creature is dread itself. I need to speak with Darrow. Slowly, the angel turns her face towards you for the first time. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Mally Maui. She's mocking you for sure. Don't disrespect me, Angel. No. Why is everyone in this damn district mocking you? You're the cleric. They should treat you with respect. What do these mean? Like these... Maybe it's just an indicator. Puff up your chest. Where is Darrow? Coin Lord Darrow is busy, she speaks. When is he available? She looks to her right, towards the building leaning against the ancient tower. After a moment of silence, she says, Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. He will only be available after midnight, between 0 and 6. He will be in his restuire? Several of her eyes look to the entryway to her right. Restuire is one of those fancy terms imported from Anuran culture. Though it doesn't mean anything in Anuran, they kind of got it wrong. Right. She says nothing. This demo does not allow access with meeting with the Coin Lord. You should go to the south and enter the Goblin Garden. After that, you've pretty much finished the demo. Thank you so much for playing. What a conversationalist. I think I'm just gonna go before I get murdered by an angel. There are no funds nor focus needed to restore this structure. I see. Let us find this Goblin Garden. Well, there's bicycles. What time period is this? Yeah, it's interesting. It definitely feels a little bit Disco Elysium inspired. I think we're here. Is this looks like a Goblin Garden. A divine shrine untended for decades. The Goblin Garden is ahead. You feel it. Oh, I think I gotta talk to this guy, maybe. Oh, actually, what's this? Nature seeps through the cracks. It's just like the way that you have conversations with different parts of yourself is very Disco Elysian. You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Reedsian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman, a superficial fellow. A little weasel. Let me guess. You're the cleric. The cleric. Yes. Yes, I am the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. I'm Snell, run-in handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of the tribe. You should greet him properly. Give a traditional goblin salute. Yeah, salute him. Nice to meet you, Snell. Perform a traditional goblin salute. You raise your arms up into the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin. Oh no, I'm being racist. What the fuck are you doing? Good question. Cleric, what are you doing? The goblin is clearly confused. Explain it to him. No, I'm sorry. I'm done. The goblin clears his throat. Okay, right? Head down to the garden throne, but he waves his claw toward you. What's all this? You look like a human shit. You've been floating around the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. Everyone has an opinion. The distasteful dress of choice of this goblin sure looks like a shirt as well, or shit as well. I fell into the river. He gives a shocked laugh. Wait, really? It's fine, someone fished me up. Huh? Lucky you, I suppose. Just, dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, believe you me, you don't want to disappoint her. Okay, lead me to her. Good, but just make it perfectly clear. Some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges and, he grins, showing off polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. Tell her what she wants to hear, and you'll be fine. You look over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed, he is always with you. Away we go! All right, where's this lady? Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. Ah. You approach the throne. The glow of sprites flutter, illuminating it along the trunk of a great tree. Its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. So, this is the dragon. Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her thrill voice echoes out through the chamber. Is this supposed to be shrill or thrill? I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human. You should run. No, wait, you can't, but you should. Why am I sitting here waiting? Tread lightly. You need her on your side. Make sure she knows you're on hers. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. My apologies, lady. Her frown turns into a weary expression. Whatever. She does not feel like mauling you now. That's good. You're dancing on a fine line. Hers is a frightful presence. You need to stand. Do not let her impact your stature. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Okay, come on. Just give me a 9 or better. Yes! Oh! Barely. You brace your entire being as you meet her gaze. Her glare. With trembling innards, you resist. She lifts her hand. Lifts her hand? She lifts her chin. You stand. Good. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road! The way she says that causes you to tremor. And yet, Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over that particular location. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Why does Darrow say that? Because he is a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. Sick burn. Horrific slander. Where's your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law and on Lower Tolstad. And where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. She snaps her fingers toward the goblin to her right. That means it's a part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it's the city's business and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. That sounds shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has had on my people. Smell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. He then turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone to actually investigate the scene. You want to check it out for yourselves. Of course! The lady glances at him. He clears his throat. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? Well, we only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to be walking by with a... Well, he walked away with lesser burns. I mean, it's very Snell. That's Snell's voice. I'm glad that you like it, though. That's the sort of prefix used by Earth folk, a human most likely. It is honorable to name a son after the father. Ha! That ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Where is he now? Well, we don't know. They have not located the man despite major efforts. Sounds like you were handed a tough hand. Yeah. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else, we don't know. Anything else you do know? Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. Well, we got theories, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Corruption, madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics! This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished. Justice, yes! I will bring justice to Norvik. I certainly hope so. The lady clears her throat. Everyone holds their breath when she speaks. She demands respect. She gets it. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge tribe and the Earthguard city clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those seeking to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. The dragon has spoken. Nod solemnly. I'm in this. She looks upon you with a grim expression. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes, my lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. Ooh la la, complimented by his queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together, you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad. You're gonna have the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was gonna be fun. Charisma, please. Do not disappoint me, Snell. It appears you've received a party member on your divine mission. Said it had to be a damn goblin. Strength, stop being so racist. A new member of the party. He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. At your service, Lady Sageleaf. She grins. Yes, you are. Snell takes a step forward. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric! Snell is joined as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. For as much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here, Toll. Earth's brother and mythical explorer of Ascon founded several towns along River Torna and famously never returned from his expedition to the Infinite Wastes. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Neat. Come, Snell! Wait, how do I get out of here? I thought this was how I entered, but maybe... Oh, I entered from here. Come along, dear Snell. We shall away at once! Oh, this looks like the tea shop. Amidst scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach the doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. It's the tea shop. What a mess. Grab these planks aside. Let's get to work. Fastened with several nails, you see a paper. The goblin clears his throat and begins reading the bold letters at the top of the page. City notice. No trespassing. That doesn't include me, does it? He shrugs. I ain't no expert in city law, but... Your companion suddenly kicks the plank, sending a subtle ripple of blue energy around his foot. I think I wouldn't sneak in by myself if I could. Oh, you think I wouldn't sneak in by myself if I could? It's sealed. You ain't getting it without the magistrate's approval. You touch the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move your hand away, the faint aura shimmers in dark, translucent blue and then fades away. Yep. Alright, just standing near the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Oh, I could, if I get a 20, I could break it down. Rude to lock people out. Crime scene should be public viewing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Oh, Stella's vibrating. Let's look around at the scorch marks. It's everywhere. The fire was intense. Alright, let's leave for now. along, dear snail. Oh, I'm at the temple. I don't want to be here. I'm mostly just trying to complete the demo. Oh, here. Okay, I recognize this place now. And then I think it was up here. When did you say I could speak with Darrow? Midnight. His door will open. Midnight, got it. Goodbye. What am I supposed to do then to end the demo? Or is the demo basically over? I think I'm going to call it here because I'm really not sure what else to do if I can't, like, actually talk with Darrow. But anyway, this has been Esoteric Ebb. If you'd like to check it out for yourself, maybe you can get a little bit farther in the demo than I did. I don't know, but I will post a link to the game in chat in just a minute. I'm just going to close out the game first.